Hello, hello. Finished up an upper body day. We feel amazing. That's all that matters, right? When you feel fucking amazing, feel great. There's no better feeling than getting done with a workout, in my opinion. I mean, there could be so many more feelings that are probably better than that. No, not in my opinion, man. I don't care. Now, we are now, I think, 2 weeks in of this whole New Year's thing of some people doing their New Year's resolutions, and from what I've seen, I don't think a lot of people's been sticking it out. It's only 2 weeks in, man. That's what I mean by setting realistic goals. But I don't care. I care about the people who stick it out. I care about the people who continue to do it. Because I'm going to keep telling you, you can do it. You might have fucked up this week. Whatever, fuck it. This week hasn't ended yet. You still got one more day after today. You got one more day to do what you plan to do. And that's okay. Doesn't matter. Next week starts Sunday. I don't give a fuck. There you go. You've got the weekend. You've got Mondays. You've got all that. But you have to do it. You have to continue to stick that shit out. Because that's how we grow. That's how we get better. That's who we have to be. Because if you create a goal and you put your word on it, like you say you're gonna do it, all you have is your word that you're gonna fucking do this thing. And yeah, I understand most people's words don't mean much. Like, you have my word, I will do this, and they don't do it. That's why when I say you have my word, I'm really hoping that it has some weight behind it. Because if it doesn't, that means I've fucked up, and that means my word means shit. It means nothing. But it's not gonna always be like that, though. You can always better yourself and always treat your word as a commodity that has to be traded for something, not given freely and then discarded like it never meant something. Yes. Does that mean it's going to take time? Yeah, that's how you build trust over years of doing the same shit, of saying what you're going to do and actually doing it. That's how you build trust. The same way through building an amazing physique, reaching your goals, you have to build up to it. You have to have a good foundation. What I mean by foundation is a good head on your shoulders, a good idea, a good plan. Your foundation can be a calendar. You set a day, you set a time, and you're gonna stick to it. Let's say your training starts tomorrow. You start tomorrow. You put that shit on your calendar. You set an alarm. You look at it and you mentalize it and you go, okay, this is what we're gonna do. That is a good foundation. That's a good start to a foundation, actually. A foundation is, after you've got that foundation started, let it set. Meaning, continue the routine. Continue the setting this on a calendar, setting this on a timer, setting this on my clock, communicating with people that this is what's going to happen. Finding someone who has the same interests as you. As you let it set over weeks and months, it hardens, and then you can start building on top of it. Concrete takes about 48 hours to completely set. That's a long time in the construction world. It's a long ass time in the construction world. Because you want your shit built as quick as possible, as best as possible. So, that's a long time. Spread that. And think about that that's a long time construction-wise. What would that be for that foundation to harden, set in? It takes 2 to 3 months to set a routine. That is the concrete hardening. As soon as you've set that routine, you now have the routine locked in place. That routine is now yours. Now you can mess with it. You can change the day, you can change the time, but that routine is set. You've done the hard step. You've poured the concrete. You've leveled it. You did the hard step. Now, since you've started that routine, you can now build off of it, add a day. Change the day because something else is happening on that Saturday. But you have to start the routine. That is the hardest part about this whole New Year's thing, is everyone tells themselves they're gonna start it. Well, you started it. But did you really? You went one day, found out the fucking place was crowded, and went, fuck this shit. I'll go next week. No. I'm sorry. But you told yourself, and you told everybody around you, I'm gonna do it this year. Just because they've heard it multiple times the year before that, the year before that, the year before that. Mean it this time. Don't go look at the crowd at the gym and go, fuck, man. It's a lot of people. Go look at it and go, okay, there's a lot of people. A lot of these people might not stick with it, but goddamn it, I'm gonna do it because I want to, and I need to prove it to myself. You have to make the gym enjoyable. You have to make the activity enjoyable that you're going to do. You have to make this enjoyable to you and not for the enjoyment of others, not to prove something to someone else. It can start off that way. Trust me, it can always start off that way. That's how it starts off with most people. That's how most high schoolers get into the gym. It's because they have something to prove to someone else. And by the time that they get to that point where they're there to prove something, they lose that need to prove something to someone and start making it to where they have to prove it to themselves. Once this internal drive is there, it'll stick with you for the rest of your life. Because you can do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can do it. It's just gonna take time. It's gonna take a little bit of effort. But you can do it no matter what. Because I believe in you. I don't give a fuck. If you don't believe in yourself right now, I'm gonna be that external drive to kickstart it. It's the same with a car. You need a flywheel because the starter spins the flywheel. The flywheel spins the engine creates combustion. But it still needs an external compact, an external thing to start the engine. And no matter what, you need that external energy. You need it, I promise you. You need it. Make it external so it can become internal. Make this beginning something you genuinely want. Like, one of the things that annoys me the most is people who do try try to better themselves, and then some asshole tells them they don't belong somewhere because they're not what they would expect someone to be. Like, a lot of people on the internet are very fucking rude and dishonest, and it pisses me off. The reason they're dishonest and rude and all this shit and very fucking tacky is because it can't be tracked back to them. Like, when I first thought about starting this channel, I was like, I really don't want to show my face. Like, what if I say something stupid and it can be traced back to me and I say something really dumb? So, it's called consequences. That's what I learned. Is if I'm gonna do this whole internet thing, there's gonna be a consequence. A good or bad consequence. And I'm gonna live with it. Is that the smartest idea? No. But is it who I'm gonna be? Yes. I'm gonna live with the consequences of my actions. And the consequences of my actions right now is I have been posting on the internet. My physique has gotten better. Those are the consequences of my actions. Have I had a ton of time to hang out with my friends? No. That's another consequence of my actions. But that means that's not because of the gym. That's just because I'm kind of just dumb. I just forget. But anyways, those are consequences of my actions. You need to realize that staying unhealthy has a consequence, or staying at a unhappy state in your life, like looking at yourself and being unhappy, there's a consequence to that. The consequence is depression. I'm not lying. The consequence is depression, and that's a heavy consequence. If you're looking at yourself every day and you're unhappy, it doesn't matter if you're the most fit person in the world. That consequence is scary, because there is nothing you can do about it without having to take action or having someone externally push you. And the longer you have it, the better you get at masking it. Because you can just make jokes about it. You're like, man, but you're sad all the fucking time. You mask it with anger, you mask it with jokes. Because no one wants to hear a sad sap every day. It brings down the mood, man. So, I don't care if you are sad all the time. I will listen, because you need it. But I will also tell you, you can't stay sad forever. Something's got to change. And if that's because your lifestyle is making you sad, because, well, you're not happy with how you look, or you're not happy with where your life has gone, it's okay. But you still have to pick yourself up. Remember when you were a kid, when you fell on your face, and you got up, and you looked around for your family's reactions, because you didn't know how to react, because, well, it hurt, man. But they're laughing because it's kind of entertaining. You were a kid, you fell on your face. It's pretty funny. So you laugh with them. Because, well, this fall was joyful. Because I got back up. I'm not hurt. Too bad. That is a core memory for you. Because the getting up part was what was exciting to them. Because they go, and then you get up and they start laughing. Because they know you're okay. That's what I'm trying to instill in every video I make. energy that it's okay to fail, it's okay to get back the fuck up and fail again. Doesn't matter. It's A-okay. As long as you're getting up. As long as you don't stay down, it's okay. My fear is when you don't get back up. It's like watching your kid not get back up. You get a little scared. And that's what I want every adult, every person that I meet to have instilled in their mind, that it's okay to fail and that's alright. No one's perfect the first fucking try. No matter how much you want to be. Nobody's perfect. But you can keep trying for perfection over and over and over until you stop drawing breath. But that's how innovation happens. That's how great minds are created. Is people who are willing to fail over and over until they succeed. Who at some point people believe are crazy because they keep doing the same thing with slight changes all the time until they find the result they're looking for. Because they have to. It's nagging at them. And that's what you need. You need that small little nag of why? Why does it have to be like this? Why can't I change? Why can't it be different? Why do I keep failing? Get up. That's all I'm going to tell you. Get the fuck up. Because it doesn't matter how many times you fail. It only matters it only matters when you succeed. That's the only time it matters. It's the only time people remember is the time you succeeded. They don't even give a shit when you fail. Because people don't care about the fails. They don't care about the failures. They care about the succession. Like when you succeed, you genuinely make the other people around you either jealous or happy for you. When someone's jealous of you, they remember you. But when they're happy for you, they remember because that was fucking crazy. Because they didn't believe you could do it until you did. That's why it clicks in their brain. Because they were like, well, he couldn't do it, or she couldn't do it, or they couldn't do it. And then you're just slowly over here chipping at the fucking rocks. Barehanded at first, until you find some tools. But you're chipping. Is it slow? Yes. It'll happen that way. But it'll keep going. No matter what. You're gonna keep going every time you fail until you succeed.